What is going on, everybody? Matitude22 here today, bringing you guys my top 10 worst figures of 2017. Now, I know I did a top 20 for my favorite figures, but I honestly had a hard time picking out 10 figures that I did not like, but I did just that. I did half of that, so I picked out 10. I'm going to bring that to you guys. So, without further ado, I'm not going to ramble on too long. Let's get this started. So, kicking things off, you guys, we have the NECA 40th anniversary Rocky. Well, it's Rocky, but it's not the Rocky figure. It is Apollo Creed. A couple things with this figure. His feet are really weird. He doesn't stand well. But overall, I mean, this is a good figure. Overall, the reason why he's on here, non-removable jacket. Shit. It sucks. It's stupid. Why can't you take the jacket off? I don't know. Just makes it terrible to try to do some posing and displaying, having him fight your other figures. Crap, you can't do it. So that's why he's on the bottom, because he is a good figure, but the jacket thing, ridiculous. So I'm kicking it off. Number 10 for the worst, we have the NECA 40th anniversary Apollo Creed. Alright, moving right along. Number 9, worst figure of the year, the Star Wars Black Series Lando. Now, reason I didn't like this figure, the cape is just straight up junk. It's just junk. It's that weird Krennic cape where it just kind of drapes over him. Makes it almost impossible for him to hold up his weapon, because then it just makes the cape fall off. You can kind of get it, but it's not on there tight. So, very disappointing. I mean, he comes with a very generic gun. And the figure itself, he looks very slender. I don't know, I guess that's okay. I mean, good face sculpt, but the cape and his feet are warped. I know, like, it's maybe your feet are not warped, but mine really are. This guy will not stand to save a life. So yeah, number 9, Black Series, Lando. Alright, so taking the number 8 spot on the countdown, we have the X-Men Wave Warlock Build-A-Figure. I know a lot of people like this figure. I did not like it at all. For one, I thought he was too big. I don't really want my Warlock to be that big, and a lot of QC issues on mine, like a lot of joints that don't move. The feet don't move the way they're supposed to, and his arm doesn't go down. Both of them don't go down. I know I could do some hot water, but nonetheless. And let me move back, guys, so you don't have that annoying tapping sound. There we go. There we go. So a couple issues, like these tube things, they don't plug in properly. I don't know why. I just didn't think this was a good figure. Doesn't stand very well. The saw blade doesn't rotate. Just not terrible, not the worst. But as far as Legends, I would say this is easily the worst. If not just Build-A-Figure, this is easily the worst Legend we've got this year, in my opinion. So number 8, worst figure of the year, we have the Warlock Build-A-Figure. Number 7, guys, we have the Diamond Select Kingdom Hearts Select Axel figure. This guy's pretty low on my top 10 because I kind of, to a certain degree, I knew what to expect. I knew with Diamond Select I was not going to get huge articulation, but there's a lot of minor issues. The head doesn't rotate. I mean, this robe is so solid that any hope of moving his legs around, you can forget it. The robe is just such a hard plastic. It's so solid. And he doesn't come with alternate hands. And the hands they gave him are not designed to hold the chakras properly. If you watch my review, I couldn't remember what these are called. But they're called the chakras. Chakras or chakrams, something like that. So you cannot even hold them properly. Like, okay, now, there you go. Like, he should, like, look at his hands. They're open hands. These are not made to hold such an intricate weapon. So just frustrating. So all in all, number 7, not a terrible figure, but Diamond Select Axel. Number 6, we have the Batman the Animated Series Bane figure. This is the Bane from the Arkham Asylum 5-pack. Not a terrible figure, but a lot of disappointments. Like, if you watch my review, the head not being able to look straight is stupid. I mean, his legs are so freaking loose. And he came like this out of packaging. Some smudging on his arm, paint rub everywhere. I mean, I could give you a whole list of things I don't like about this figure, but he's kind of... to some degree, I knew what to expect. Like, I can't... But even the other animated figures, they can, to some degree, they can stand. This one, there's just no way for him to... There's no way for him to stand. Disappointing, not to mention the stupid head that doesn't look up, that doesn't look straight. Just not a good figure, but if you kind of get him on the base, I guess he won't look too bad, but other than that, oh, there you go. Now he wants to stand, now that he knows I called him out. So yeah, number 6, Batman the Animated Series, Bane. So coming in at number 5, we are officially halfway down the countdown. We have the McFarlane New York Comic Con exclusive Invincible figure. Now, I didn't like this figure because there was a lot of issues with the paint and his hands. When I took the hands out, it just made a big mess. Like, there's paint chips everywhere. Really crappy. Super non-articulated, which it is McFarlane, so to a certain degree, yes, I know what to expect, but even the Shane figure from The Walking Dead had more articulation than this guy, and this is a newer figure. Not really nice. Not great. I mean, he's not terrible, but I don't know. He's really not great. Doesn't stand properly. His legs and feet don't articulate enough to get him to stand in a good position. His head doesn't move. I mean, he stands okay for a little bit, but he does fall a lot. You can't get him in a good flying pose. Just kind of a miss, as in my opinion. I think this figure could have been a lot better. I know it's McFarlane, so I know what to expect, but the fact that he has less POA than the Shane figure that came out like years before was just too bad. So number 5, halfway point, McFarlane Invincible. Alright, so number 4 on the countdown, we have the DC Collectibles Legends of Tomorrow Hawkgirl. Where do I even start with this figure? Super unarticulated. And I mean, this is a pretty recent figure, but her articulation is disappointing even compared to other figures in the line. The wings look god awful. I don't know what they were thinking with these wings. I have not found a way to place them so that they don't look like shit. Like, they should be up here, but they still don't look right to me. Face sculpt is alright. She doesn't hold the mace properly. The mace sucks. Yeah, just not a good figure at all. I don't know. I don't like this one, guys. Can't even, like, she won't even stand. And it's just the wings, too. Like, the wings, I think they could have did a better job. I don't know. Just, for me, this figure was just a complete letdown. So, yeah, number 4. DC Collectibles Legends of Tomorrow Hawkgirl. Alright, so number 3, guys. This one kind of another kind of let it pass. I do know this figure came out late 2016, December 2016. But for me, she did not hit retail until late January. So I'm counting her anyway, because it's my countdown and I can do whatever I want. We have the Elite Asuka from Mattel. Again, a figure that I think a lot of people like. Where do I start? Her legs are freaking stumpy. If you tell me I am wrong, and if you say that her legs are perfectly fine, then I don't know. Because these legs look stumpy as hell. If you watch Asuka on TV, she's tall, she's very slender, she has slender legs that are good for kicking. These are like baby legs. They look terrible. Her arms are excessively long, and the fact that her arms are so long, they make her stumpy legs look even worse. And oh yeah, what is with that face sculpt? Guys, that is awful. That is just awful. Like, oh, come on. You telling me they could not have done a better face sculpt? That is just disappointing. Even if it just did not look like her, I would be okay. But this just looks awful. I don't know what they were thinking. I gotta put this mask back on because that is making me... So yeah, number 3, rightfully deserved Elite Asuka. Alright, number 2, guys. We are almost there. We have the DC Icons Wonder Woman. This figure was a letdown. Wow, man. I don't even know where to start. For one, her hands do not hold the sword properly, guys. And she doesn't come with a better hand. Like, this is the sword holding hand that you get with the figure. She doesn't hold it. The sword looks decent. Okay, what is with this thing for the shield? Why? I get you can remove this. Why did it have to come off? Because this freaking piece is already removable. Why do you have to make the shield separate from this? If I want to take the shield off, I can just take this piece off. Because if I'm going to take the shield off, why would I want to have this on? It's stupid. It doesn't fit properly. Guys, I cannot get it to fit properly. It's so bad that I'm going to probably end up super gluing it. You can get it somewhat, but it just keeps falling. The mechanism that holds the lasso is so loose. It's not even just so much it's loose, but it doesn't hold it right. Face sculpt is atrocious. I mean, she doesn't stand. She's got these weird feet. This is not a Batman the Animated Series figure where they have that feet because that was the design of the cartoon. There's no excuse for her to have these weird freaking feet. The paint apps are not terrible. Like, she does look pretty nice. She's got a nice butt. But other than that, just a letdown, man. This is just a black mark on the Icons line for me. What a piece of crap. I'm not even fighting with that right now, guys. Yeah, number 2, DC Icons Wonder Woman. Alright, guys, and if you are a regular viewer of my channel, it should come as no surprise to you. Number 1, the figure that sits atop the throne of bullshit. We have the Union Creative video game classics Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins. I think is it Ghouls and Goblins or Ghosts and Goblins? I think it's Ghosts and Goblins. What a piece of crap this figure is, guys. Oh my god, if you saw my review, you know how much I hate this figure. For starters, this part doesn't stay up properly. He doesn't wear it like this in the damn video game. It's loose, It doesn't stay up. The armor is so sensitive. The shoulder pieces fell off. I can't even find them because they're so damn sensitive. The hands don't fit in properly. He doesn't hold the mace right. And his flight stand broke. The flight stand is so shitty that it broke holding this figure up. It broke in half. How does that even happen? I don't know. He doesn't hold his weapons. He comes with one weapon holding hand, but lots of weapons. Okay, I get it. And somebody in the comments of my review was very quick to point out that in the game, and I even mentioned this, that in the game, yes, he only uses one weapon at a time. But this is my damn figure. If I want him to hold a freaking lance and a freaking axe at the same time, I should have the hands for that. That's my decision. I get that he doesn't do it in the game. I understand that. But whatever, man. We should have that option. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong in saying that, guys? I should have the option for him to hold more than one weapon. And even he does hold up one weapon, he doesn't even hold it well. He doesn't stand well. He falls all the damn time. I lost the spike because he kept falling over and because his flight stand broke. I don't even know how it broke holding this piece of shit up. Shoulder pads are gone because I could not get them to stay on. They were so loose. They just kept falling. The peg for that pegs in, like on the shoulder pad, was too small. So it wouldn't stay in properly. It wouldn't fit right. Oh, what a piece of crap. I hate this figure. And that is why Union Creative Arthur takes the top spot on top. On the very top of... He is the cherry on the shit sundae. I hate this figure so much. And if you guys like this figure, that's cool. I'm happy. I don't want anyone to dislike figures. If you got one and he did not have any of the issues I had, that's great. And I'm not trying to shit on the character. I like the character. I like the game. This figure was just a piece of shit. And that's it. If you bought this figure and it was really good and it didn't have these issues, I am very happy for you. Number 1, Arthur. Alright guys, there you go. Can you see all of them? There you go. This is my top 10 worst figures of the year. Now, I don't want you guys to get mad in the comments. If you liked any of these figures, that's cool. This is just my experience with these figures. This is just how I felt. And if you liked any of them, that's really good. A lot of these were QC issues. A lot of this was just good figures, just stuff I didn't agree with or stuff I felt could have been better. Like I said, guys, that's just my experience. I want to know in the comments. Tell me, do you agree? Do you disagree with any of these choices? Let me know why. Let me know what figures you thought were not very good. Chime down. Tell me what you think. As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I'm going to bring you guys a new video every Monday through Friday. Please like this video, share it with your friends. Like I said, leave me a comment. Also, check out my top 20 best figures for a more positive video. And that is it, guys. That is it. I'm not going to prattle on too long. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. And like I said, definitely let me know if you liked any of these figures. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me nicely, in a nice way. We could just have a nice debate about if you think I'm wrong. I'm totally good with that. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Have a great one. I hope you guys have a great day. Have a good New Year's, and bye.